oil leak on an MS250. First suspect is the oil cap right here. These are cheap to replace, about $8. Try to get the original one from Stihl. Otherwise, what you're probably looking at is right here. This little white piece right here. The oil pump is in here, and then inside of here is the tube, and then the tube goes into the tank with the oil filter on there for that. I ended up replacing this piece and the tube, and that ended up solving my problem here, and I have no more oil leak. I'll list these parts down into the description and you guys can look them up. But yeah, that's what happened there for me. In order to get those, you just have to remove the handle. You don't have to remove as much as I did. I was trying to clean the saw up and stuff. So oil cap, oil tube, oil white thing, plastic piece. Another thing I did, just the belts and suspenders here. And it's gonna be kind of hard to see in there, but if you can see right in here, right where that part is, there's a little vent valve for the oil tube. Stihl has a set screw that you put in there and you tighten it down, and then it works it seals it off instead of letting it drip out. Also, when I was putting that little bolt in there, which is really hard to see right back there, that's the set screw now that goes in for the oil vent or whatever it is. When I was trying to get the little plug out, there's a little orange plug in there, and I was trying to get it out. I was trying to use a little pick and stuff in there, and it just actually pushed it back all the way in. If you do push it back into here, it actually blocks the hole from the oil pump up to here, and you won't get any oil at all. So you have to get that out. So I ended up just taking a drill like this with a hex on the end with an extension, so I could get kind of in there just perfectly. Drilled it out a little bit. This is a 1/8 inch drill bit. Didn't go I ended up going all the way through. You don't really have to go all the way through. And then I just took a wood screw here. I think this, I don't know, it's just regular Phillips. And then threaded that in, and then I was able to get the rest of it out. And then I was able to get most of the little pieces out. You can actually see just a little piece right there that was actually just flushed out. So there's probably little pieces in there, but we'll get those out here too. And that was it. So now started it up, oiling all over the place pretty decently. It's oiling well enough that it's good enough for me. And now I'm just gonna put this thing back together and it'll be ready to rock. So chainsaw was sitting up on my desk, my workbench here for a little while. As you can see, got some oil. If we look at the cap, not leaking out the cap, it's all nice and dry through here. Nothing through there, so the cap's fine. And if we search down here, there's that little white piece that I had replaced. This was leaking, but as you can see, it's all dry through here, all dry through here. And I don't know, it's gonna be hard to see, but basically we got wetness right at the case split right here. It follows all the way down just this way, just because I think that's where the gravity was holding. There you go, you kind of see the shine there. So fixed one problem, ended up finding another one. I'd have to split the whole case to get that fixed, I believe. So guess it's just gonna leak because I ain't gonna fix that. That sucks.